From the campus of East Lake North High School, it is the 2023 Ohio Varsity Senior Slam and Underclassmen Showcase here on OhioVarsity.com. Thanks to all of you tuning in on YouTube here today. I'm Jeff Sabo. We're about to begin the introductions for the Underclassmen Showcase. Matt Herman will be the man behind the public address mic, introducing some of the best underclassmen in Northeast Ohio. The Western Reserve, Chagrin Valley, and also the Greater Cleveland Conferences, all represented here this afternoon in an event that is going to benefit the Wounded Warriors Project. As Steve Hare, who, head of OhioVarsity.com, helps organize this on a yearly basis, so to speak. And we definitely want to thank him for putting on such an incredible event. And I'm always very happy to help out with an event such as this one, where you get to see an exhibition of some of the best volleyball talent here in Northeast Ohio. Some of the best players, you're going to see Maddie Luciano from Willoughby South, Caitlin Boroskowski from Willoughby South, Caden McKinney from Mentor, Shay Rogaski, and then Mallory Lear, both from West Geauga, actually playing against one another. And here's Matt Herman.
The Ohio Varsity Underclassmen Senior Slam. The Ohio Varsity Senior Slam is official fundraiser for the Wounded Warrior Project, whose mission is to honor and empower wounded warriors. The Wounded Warrior Project raises awareness and enlists the public's aid for the needs of injured service members and provides unique and direct programs and services to meet the needs of injured service members. Please help OhioVarsity.com in raising funds for the Wounded Warrior Project. Donations are being accepted at the Mission Gate. Thank you for your support of the Wounded Warrior Project. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time I'd like to introduce the players competing in the 2023 Ohio Varsity Underclassmen Showcase. From Kirtland, a freshman, number 0, Bria Goldlund. From Mentor, a sophomore, Melody Garrett, number 1. From a sophomore from Independence, number 4, Haley Wilson. A sophomore from Berkshire, number 5, Katie Miller. A junior from East Lake North, number 7, Zoe Lauricia. A freshman from Riverside, number 8, Jacqueline Zagons. A sophomore from West Geauga, number 11, Mallory Lear. A sophomore from East Lake North, number 14, Morgan Petreka. A junior from Independence, number 16, Sophia Smotek. From Kirtland, number 18, Nina Alfieri. From Chagrin Falls, a junior, number 19, Alexa Locanti. From Kenson, a sophomore, number 22, Avery Amstutz. And from Berkshire, a sophomore, number 23, Marissa Rich. Head coach of the Air Force is Mark Ridley from Willoughby South. Let's hear it for the Air Force team. Now for the Marines. A junior from Willoughby South, number 2, Maddie Luciano. A junior from Madison, number 6, Olivia Miller. A junior from Willoughby South, number 7, Caitlin Boroskowski. A sophomore from Mentor, number 8, Caden McKinney. A junior from Crestwood, number 9, Aubrey Fusey. From a junior from West Geauga, number 10, Shaylin Rogaski. A junior from the state champion Lake Catholic Cougars, number 11, Julia Oster. A junior from Riverside, number 12, Courtney Johnson. A junior from Madison, 14, Shaylin Roby. Crestwood, a junior, Maddie Dustman. From Hawken, a junior, Sancia Williams. From Kirtland, number 29, Christiana Katek. And from Hawken, junior, number 36, Emily Monachino. Head coach of the Marines, Kelly Holtz from Chagrin Falls. Today's Ohio Varsity. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to honor America and all who have served her, you're invited to please stand and join in the playing of our national anthem. Underclassmen Showcase is presented by Ohio Varsity.com. The players in this game were nominated by coaches and selected based on the success on and off the court. We ask that all fans respect the efforts of them put forth in preparing for today's contest. We ask all intending to show courtesy and respect for fellow fans, officials, coaches, and administrators, the contest, and of course, your team and your opponent. And as important today as ever, please respect the game. The officials, Bruno Sufka, Rob Lord, Dave Rojek, and Rick Nemeth.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Matt Herman, who did an incredible job with the introductions here at Eastlake North High School. We're about to begin the Underclassmen Showcase. Jeff Sabo bringing you the play-by-play, or volley-by-volley, as I like to call it, here on OhioVarsity.com. For those of you tuning in on YouTube TV, we definitely want to say thank you for tuning in. And this is a benefit for the Wounded Warriors Project being put on by OhioVarsity.com. And in this event today, we're not only going to have the Underclassmen Showcase, but we're also going to have the Senior Slam. The Senior Slam will begin after this first particular match. But it was not too long ago that these all-star teams were released, and this is going to include 6 players who will compete today that are considered to be all Ohioans, in this sport of volleyball. In Division I, senior Sam Hartman earned honorable mention honors. She's going to represent the Navy All-Stars in the second game of the Senior Slam. And then Kenston senior outside hitter Riley Roseneck, honorable All-Ohio mention in Division II for the Western Reserve Conference. Kenston Bomber, she's going to be playing in the second game. Hannah Patty from Lake Catholic. Katie Soko, is also going to be playing in the Senior Slam. Julia Oster playing in this game, and there we have it. We have a point already for the Air Force team, situated on the right-hand side of your screen. On the left-hand side is going to be the Marines team. Haley Wilson is also going to be playing in this particular matchup as well, one of the All-Ohioans. Nice little setup over in front. Good dig in the back right there. And we are tied here 1-1. As it is going to be the Marines, left-hand portion of the screen, wearing the gold uniforms. The Air Force team wearing the gray and the blue. And that one is going to go into the net. So it is going to be a point for the Air Force, and they are going to get the side out and the serve. And it looks like Alexa Locanti from Chagrin Falls, she is going to check into the game. And ironically, her coach, Kelly Holtz, is coaching the opposite team right here. And Locanti puts that one into the net. So it is going to be, so the service error is going to not only give the point back to the Marines, but it is also going to give them the sign out. As Locanti, 2.1 digs per set this year, 310 digs on her career. As that one is fireballed over to the other side. And the Marines get another point. As Julia Oster from the Division III Lake County Cougars, state champions once again. Her high school coach is her older sister, Kara. And she spent a lot of time watching Kara from the stands play for that Lake Catholic team, and there you have it. The Marines are currently up 4-2 here in set number 1. We are playing best 3 out of 5. You know, like we normally do during the regular high school season. Is Oster. Quick fireball over to the other side. A little bit of communication finally sent over. And now going for the kill right there over in front, but a good block. And now a good volley action. And can the Marines send this over to the other side? Yes! It's a good dig right there by Olivia Miller from Madison. Kept it alive, and the Marines get another point. As Olivia Miller from Madison, 105 kills on her career, 128 digs on her career, was the CVC Lake Division Honorable All-Star mention. As Oster is going to send this one into the net.
Air Force, point.
As Oster had 673 digs on her career, 155 assists. And now it is going to be, once again, going over to the Air Force team, as that one is going to be sent over into the net. And the Marines get another point.
For the Marines, Courtney Johnson in from Riverside. She'll serve it.
And Courtney Johnson from Riverside with a southpaw serve sends that one over to the other side. It is currently 6-3. Marines in top of the Air Force. There's a quick touch over to the other side by number 36, Emily Mocianu from the CVC division, champion Hawk and Hawks. Definitely want to give a shout out to Patty Hayes, her coach, for not only updating the stance on Express, but also being very helpful whenever I've had to ask her a question. And it's going to be another point for the Marines. They are up 7-3 here in set number 1. We're playing this one to 25.
For the Marines, again, this is number 12, Courtney Johnson of Riverside serving.
And Johnson will continue to serve. 102 career kills on her career, 386 digs on her career. As this one's going to be set up over in front. Going for the kill right there, and it's good. Olivia Miller from Madison. Served as an outside hitter this past season for the Madison Blue Streaks of the Chagrin Valley Conference. Nice fireball over to the other side, and a good dig in the back. Nice little left hand right there by Melody Garrett from Mentor. Now sent over to the other side. The Air Force team trying to get back in this one, down 8-3. Being coached by Mark Ridley from Willoughby South, and they're going to get the side out right there.
An Air Force point.
Not sure who had that one, but it looks like Avery Amstutz from Kenston was out in front. So it's going to be a side out and a point for the Air Force. And now here comes Mallory Lear from West Geauga. As with a year under her belt, running the varsity team, and she unfortunately is going to send this one into the net. Her coach, Amber Baker. Hi, Amber. If you're watching, hello. He said that she is more confident, which leads her to making better and faster decisions on the court. She almost had as many digs as a libero this season. her first season in that role, taking over for Grace Laster, who graduated, as that one goes into the net. So it is a 10-4 Marines score.
Again, serving is Audrey Fusey.
It's Audrey Fusey from Questwood. Into serve. Good dig in the back. Nice little touch up over in front. As it looks like Hayden McKinney from Menor from the Greater Cleveland Conference getting the kill right there. It's an 11-4 score here in set number 1. As this one's going to be set over to the other side. Almost a little bit of a miscommunication right there is Lear, who actually helped set that one up over in front for the kill. So the Air Force team is not only going to get the point, but the side out. As mentioned before, Mallory Lear, a sophomore, broke the school record for assists her freshman year with over 500, was a Chagrin Valley Conference Chagrin first team All-Star, and she actually broke her own assist record this past year with more than 1,000 career assists so far. Definitely want to say hello to her parents as they are in the stands. Had a chance to talk with them earlier today, as it's going to be a point and the side out again for the Marines team, as Maddie Dustman from Crestwood is going to go into serve, and that one's going to go into the net. So Air Force, they're going to get the side out and the point. Set number 1 of the Underclassmen Showcase. It is going to be the Marines 12 on the left-hand portion of your screen, going up against the Air Force, who currently have 6. And now it's going to be good block over in front, right there. Morgan Petrecchia, I think, had the block on that one, but Sophia Smotek from the Independence Blue Devils was in front right there. 12-7 score in favor of the Marines. That one's going to go into the net. Air Force being coached by Mark Ridley of Willoughby South. The Marines being coached by Kelly Holtz of Chagrin Falls. As this one sent over to the other side. Quick little setup over in front. Nice touch over to the other side. And just a bit outside. So the Marines are going to get the side out and the serve, as that one's way outside of the antenna. Is Emily Mocianu of the Hawken Hawks. Chagrin Valley Conference champions for the second year in a row. Is Mocianu with the serve right there. Now setting that one up over in front. Nice little touch over to the other side by Julia Oster. Going for the kill right there. And there's the side out. And it looks like Jacqueline Sagans from Riverside, the freshman, is going to be credited with the point right there. It's Marissa Risch from Berkshire. She's going to be going into serve. And she's going to fire that one into the net. So once again, it is going to be a point for the Marines and the side out. For those of you watching at home, it is rally scoring, which means there's a point scored on every play. You don't necessarily have to have the serve to score a point. As that one is an ace right there for the Marines. And it's Kaden McKinney from Mentor. Her high school coach, Samantha Weaver, the GCC Coach of the Year, will be coaching in the second game here this evening. Nice little touch over to the other side, kept alive by the Marines. And a good dig in the back right there by the Air Force. And the Marines get the point right there. As it looks like Christiana Kadick from Kirtland getting the point right there. 16-3 here in set number 1. The Marines over in front. As McKinney made varsity as a freshman. 389 kills on her career. 247 digs on her career. Going in for the serve. That one was in. So the Air Force gets the side out, and they're going to get the serve.
In for the Air Force, Alexa Locanti.
As Alexa Locanti from the Chagrin Falls Tigers back into serve. As Alexa's past 3 years on varsity have earned her the privilege to be part of this team. That's according to her coach, Kelly Holtz, who's actually coaching against her for the Marines. So now it is going to be a sign out for the Marines. 17-10 lead for them.
Number 11, Julia Oster.
Is Julia Oster from the Lake Catholic Cougars, state champions once again. Sends that one into the net. So it's going to be a point and the serve for the Air Force.
Haley Wilson in and Bree Golub in. Golub will
And it looks like
serve.
Bria Golem from Kirtland is going to go into the serve. Dig almost couldn't be handled right there. And a little bit of a mashup right there. Hope everybody is okay because, hey, this is an all-star game. This is supposed to be fun. Hope nobody gets hurt. And the Marines recover. They are going to get the point as they are going to say it was touched 4 times. 18-11. As Courtney Johnson from Riverside is going to come in for the Marines. 102 career kills, 380 digs on her career. And there you have it. Air Force with the kill right there. They're going to get the side out. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're sitting here inside East Lake North's arena, Matt Herman, the public address announcer, is doing an incredible job getting it rocking and rolling. So Mallory Lear in a serve once again, sends that one into the net.
That's a point for the Marines.
As it's going to give a point and the side out again to the Marines, up 19-12 here in set number 1. And it's going to be Audrey Fusey with the ace right there from Crestwood.
Point for the Marines. A final score from Cleveland Brown Stadium. Browns 13, Steelers 10.
And there you get a cheer from the crowd right there as Herman mentioned the final score of the Browns game. Browns winning 13-10 over the Pittsburgh Steelers. As that one just went outside. So it is going to be a point and the side out for the Air Force. Is Nina Alfieri from Kirtland with the serve right there. Quick little setup over in front. Nice touch to the other side. And now the Marines trying to set that one up for Mochianu. And a weird bounce off the basketball hoop. It's actually still in play, so it is going to be a point for the Marines off of a weird play right there. Is Maddie Dustman, the junior from Crestwood, in to serve once again. And there you have it. She's going to be able to get another point for her team right there. 22-13 here in set number 1. I'm Jeff Sabo bringing you the volley by volley action here for the 2023 Ohio Varsity Senior Slam and Underclassmen Showcase. Quick little fireball over to the other side, and that's going to be an ace. Right there is Dustman, the junior, getting the ace right there. And ladies and gentlemen, I can't keep saying it. Matt Herman is doing an incredible job behind the public address mic. Definitely fun to talk to him beforehand, asking me all about university school, asking me about who else I have done the work for, but it was definitely a pleasure to speak with him beforehand. Doing a great job, getting everything rocking and rolling, which is what you need to do as a public address announcer. And it's set up over in front. Little miscommunication right there. And the point is going to go over to the Air Force, and they're going to get the side out.
Air Force, Zoe Mauricia and Brooke Petraka.
Is Zoe Laricia from East Lake North, playing in her own gym, going in for the serve right there. And there's the kill! Emily Mochianu with the kill right there. Essencia Williams, her teammate, is going to check in. This is going to be the set point. The Marines up 24-14. Mochianu with the fireball over to the other side. Lear tried to set that one up in front. This one is not over yet. Morgan Petrecchia from East Lake North getting the kill right there. This one is not over yet.
Serving.
As Petruccia, who had 9 kills against Menor last year, keeps this one going, and that one is going to end it. So for set number 1, it is going to be the Marines 25, the Air Force 15. We'll be back with set number 2 here on OhioVarsity.com.
Whose mission is to honor and empower wounded warriors. The Wounded Warrior Project raises awareness and enlists the public's aid for needs of injured service members and provides unique and direct programs and services to meet the needs of injured service members. Please help OhioVarsity.com in raising funds for the Wounded Warrior Project. Donations will be accepted at the admission gate. Thank you for supporting the Wounded Warrior Project.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to East North High School for the 2023 Ohio Varsity Senior Slam and Underclassmen Showcase here on OhioVarsity.com and YouTube TV. I'm Jeff Sabo here bringing you the volley-by-volley action. We're about to begin set number 2. As in set number 1, the Marine All-Stars defeating Air Force by a score of 25-15. They're doing best 3 out of 5 here in this exhibition matchup, benefiting the Wounded Warriors Project. And later on today, the 2023 Ohio Varsity Player of the Year Award will be presented to one of the 5 finalists here today. 5 finalists are Jaden Anderson from Eastlake North, Samantha Hartman of Mentor, Hannah Patty from the Lake Catholic Cougars state champions, Sophia Simon from Lutheran West, and Skylar Toth from Chardon.
In addition, team posters are available for $3. Thank you.
And there you have it. If you're actually showing up in person, team posters are actually available, you know, at the gate. As Matt Herman, public address announcer, doing an incredible job here today. As mentioned before, the Marines taking set number 1. They are currently in the gold on the left-hand portion of your screen. Right-hand portion of the screen, wearing the gray and the blue, that is the Air Force team. As we're just about ready to begin set number 2. As it looks like Caitlin Borzkowski from Willoughby South, the southpaw, is going to send that one over to the other side. Now with the dig over in the back. Quick little setup over in front. Going for the kill. And it's good. And it looks like Hayden McKinney from the Menor Cardinals with the kill right there. Mentioned before, 389 kills on her career. Made varsity as a freshman. Has been playing volleyball for about 6 years. And going in for the kill right there, as it looks like Morgan Petreka from Eastlake North, playing in her own home gym, getting the kill right there and tying up the score for her squad. As Nina Alfieri, serving for the Air Force, and a good little tip over in front, and the Air Force is up 2-1, taking the early lead here in set number 2. We're playing best 3 out of 5. This is an exhibition matchup for both squads and all these players. Really a great way to showcase the best talent here in Northeast Ohio, benefiting the Wounded Warriors Project. The best players representing the Greater Cleveland Conference, Western Reserve Conference, and the Chagrin Valley Conference. 3 great conferences for volleyball. And that one is going to be a point right there for the Air Force, as the Air Force struggled in the first set, but they are coming back with a vengeance here in the second set. Their head coach is Mark Ridley, who took 4 years off as a coach. He's said that he's coached at the collegiate level, as the Marines are going to get the side out, and they are going to cut the lead to 3-2. Air Force still out in front, as Ridley always had the itch to coach at the high school level. Was coaching the Lake Catholic freshmen when he was able to get the opportunity around April of that year to go ahead and be the varsity head coach for Willoughby South, as he has really helped turn that program and made it very competitive. Definitely was very relaxed and very happy to be coaching here today, as the Marines are going to send that one over to the other side. Could not be handled right there, as Santia Williams from the Hawken Hawks, the CVC champions, she is going to help her team not only tie this up, but also get the side out. And a nice serve over to the other side right there by Shea Rogaski from West Geauga. And Shea Rogaski, coached by Amber Baker, who really helped turn that program around starting in 2015, said that Shea is the fastest defensive player that they have. Her serve receive is outstanding, and her defensive coverage is some of the best she has ever seen. As the Marines trying to go for the kill right there with a swing over on the far side. Now quickly setting it up for Santia Williams. Trying to go for the kill right there. Almost couldn't be handled, and my goodness gracious. They're actually going to award a point right there to the Marines, as I think there actually was. They actually said that it was hit 4 times by the Air Force. The official up on top making that call. So it is now a 5-3 Marine score. And that one going just a bit outside. So Air Force is going to get the point and the side out. Down 5-4 here in set number 2. Is Bria Golem from Kirtling is going to go in and serve once again. Played in 57 sets this year. Had 5 service aces against Grand Valley in a huge win earlier this year. She is a freshman, and she is going to tie it up right here, 5-5. With a jump serve right there, and she's going to give the serve and the point back to the Marines. We're now up 6-5 here in set number 2. We are playing best 3 out of 5. Like what we normally do during the regular high school season. First 4 sets will be up to 25. The 5th and deciding set will be up to 15. It's a good block right there by Maddie Luciano from Willoughby South. 277 kills her junior year. 240 kills this past season. That one's going to be sent way outside. So it's going to be a point for the Air Force, and they are going to get the side out. And it looks like Alexa Locanti from the Chagrin Falls Tigers is going to go back in and serve. As Locanti, part of a Chagrin Falls team that 2020, head coach Kelly Holtz took over. They didn't really even have a setter, and hold on. We have a whistle over on the far side. As the official talking over with Mark Ridley. Normally in an all-star game, the officials are pretty relaxed about the rules, so this is a bit surprising. And it looks like they're just going to redo the serve right there. And it looks like that one is going to be an ace right there for LeConte. Is LeConte 310 digs on her career. And before her sophomore year, her coach Kelly Holtz saying she is a player to watch out for. She had the windshield effect as a defensive specialist her freshman year watching senior Lila Rini. She got to play play as a defensive specialist before she broke her finger playing defense. And I beg your pardon, they're actually going to say it is a point and a sign out for the Marines. So they are up 8-6. Well, now the serve is actually going to go back to the Air Force, and that is also going to be a point for them. So 8-7, Marines over in front.
Mallory Lear in.
And it's Mallory Lear.
Also in Jacqueline Zagon.
Going back in to serve. A key part of that West Geauga team. Really benefited from, the tutelage of not only her head coach Amber Baker, but also Caitlin Danzig, who was a senior last year and a very good friend of hers. As Lear helps tie this one up at 8. As Lear with a fireball over to the other side. Quick little setup over in front. As Maddie Dustman with the touch over on the other side helps get the side out and the point back for the Marines. As they are now up 9-8 here in set number 2.
Roby, she'll serve it.
Is now the Marines with the serve right there. As Shea Roby from Madison helps get the point right there for her team, now up 10-8. The Marines up 10-8 here in this 2023 Underclassmen Showcase here at Eastlake North High School. Here in set number 2, Jeff Sabo bringing the volley-by-volley action. Here for what is benefiting the Wounded Warriors Project. And Emily Monachino, getting the side out and the kill right there, fooling everybody. With a no-look touch over to the other side. As she was the leader in kills per set with 2.7 this year for this Hawk and Hawks team. 25 total blocks on the year, third on the team. 53 service aces. First in team assists with 289. As we have some good action back and forth by both squads right here. A quick little setup over in front by Monachino. And two players almost collide right there. Nobody bumped heads, so we can all hold our breaths, and there's the kill right there. Kaden McKinney from nearby Menor getting the kill right there. McKinney with a nice swing right there, getting the kill, and it is now going to be 12-8 in favor of the Marines. Nice serve over to the other side. Quick little setup over by the Air Force. Now quick little setup, good touch right there over in front by the Air Force. As it looks like Kate Miller from Berkshire may have had a part in that one. And Monachino trying to go for the kill right there. Finally sent over to the other side by Bria Golem. Now a good little kill and touch over by the Air Force. As it looks like Avery Amstutz from the Kenston Bombers with the kill right there, as it is now 12-9. Air Force down by 3 for those of you doing math at home. And that one couldn't quite make it over to the other side. Still a 12-10 Marines lead. I'll let you do the math at home, ladies and gentlemen, as to how much of a deficit this is in set number 2. As Zoe LaRiccia, playing in her own gym, is now going to get an ace. The deficit cut to 1, and Kelly Holtz is actually going to call a timeout here in an exhibition match, mentioning that it's actually a privilege to coach all of these incredible athletes. Not often that you actually see a coach take a timeout in an all-star game, but hey, she definitely is saying that coaching the underclassmen all-star game is a privilege. Creating an event to celebrate the individual achievements of athletes throughout this fall season is important. So many times as athletes, we just work and compete on a team sport. Our individual accomplishments do not get the recognition. This will be a space to acknowledge each athlete and challenge them to raise up to other high-achieving athletes. As Holtz mentioned before, took over the Chagrin Falls program in 2020. They did not have a setter at all on that particular squad, so she actually had to teach somebody to be a setter. Former Purdue player had a 13-year break from coaching, and at one point, was previously the head coach at Hathaway Brown and was a former assistant at Seattle Pacific University. As the Marines coming back right there, almost getting the side out and the point right there. Quick little setup over in front. Nice touch to the other side. Good touch over right there by Olivia Miller. And now the Marines getting the side out, and they are going to get the point. Up by 2 once again, 13-11. Here in set number 2. As Julia Oster from Lake Catholic back once again to serve. Plays for her sister Kara, as she is going to get the ace right there. Her sister Kara said she was pretty much born on the volleyball court. It was funny, when I was a sophomore playing for a state title, she was 3 years old and in the stands, and then last year she was a sophomore playing for a state title. That was from a News Herald article from earlier this season. 155 assists on her career. Fireballs that one over to the other side as Lear kept that one alive. Quick little setup over in front. Good kill right there by Christiana Kadick from Kirtland. As Oster will continue to serve and it looks like that one is just a bit outside. So it's going to be an Air Force point, and they are going to get back the serve.
For the Air Force, Melody Garrett and Haley Wilson enter. Wilson will serve.
So Haley Wilson from Independence, she will go in to serve. Honorable mention, All-Ohio in Division II. Her father, Mike, played in the NHL, and she's going to help get the point right there. Sister Riley was a basketball standout, and her sister Hannah was an all-district volleyball player. CBC Metro Division second team All-Star. Had a 22-kill game against Padua this year, as that one's just a bit outside. So the point and the serve is going to go back to the Marines.
Caitlin Borzkowski, Sancia Williams enter.
As Caitlin Borzkowski from Willoughby South, 180 digs this past season, going in to serve, 16-13, and hold on. And it looks like it was outside the antenna. The official with the flag over on the far side calling that one. So it's going to be 17-13 in favor of the Marines here in set number 2. And it looks like Air Force is going to come back on that one. They're going to get the point right there.
Air Force point.
As it looks like Zoe LaRiccia may have had that one.
Sophia Smotek.
And Sophia Smotek is going to check back into this one. As here we are in set number 2, 17-14 lead for the Marines. Over on the left side of the screen, Air Force. The underclassmen playing there. Over on the right-hand side of the screen, they said somebody touched the net right there on the Marines. So it is a 17-15 lead for the Air Force. as they are going to keep the sign out and the serve. And that one just a bit outside.
Marine point.
So the Marines are going to get the sign out and the point right there.
Rogaski in.
As Shaitlin Rogaski from West Geauga in to serve once again.
Rogaski.
As her head coach Amber Baker says, she dives for the ball with ease and gets to balls with ease no one else can, and she does it all with a smile. As Sancio Williams was trying to get the kill right there. Over in front right there, getting the kill right there for the Air Force, Melody Garrett from Menor. 268 kills this year as a sophomore, 149 kills her freshman year. Has a 44.9 kill percentage, 597 attacks. Is that one hit up over in front to the other side. Couldn't quite keep that one alive as Rogaski diving for that one with a smile on her face. Is Bria Golem in to serve for the Air Force. They are down 18-17 here in set number 2. Going for the kill right there was Maddie Luciano from Willoughby South, who has experience playing in this gym against her arch rivals, Eastlake North. Good dig over in the back right there. Now a quick little setup over in front. As you can see, Sancio Williams trying to get the kill right there. Nice little touch over to the other side by Boriskowski. And after some good action right there, Luciano is going to finally get the point right there for the Marines.
For the Marines, entering Maddie Dustman.
It's Christiana Kadick from Kirtland is going to go back in to serve for the Marines. 19-17 here in set number 2. And the Air Force coming back with a vengeance. Getting the kill and the side out right there. 19-18. As it looks like Alexa Locanti is going to go back in representing the Air Force. Or excuse me, it looks like it wasn't quite her turn in the rotation.
Marissa Rish serving.
So Marissa Rish
Also in
from Berkshire back in to serve. She fireballs that one, is going to get the ace, and we are tied. 19 apiece here in set number 2. It is officially a handy-dandy barn burner
The server, Marissa
here at Eastlake North for the Underclassmen Showcase. Tied at 19 apiece. As this one sent over to the other side by Sancio Williams. And now kept alive by the Air Force. Going for the kill right there, and she's going to get it.
That's a working point.
Is Maddie Luciano from Willoughby South. Gets the kill and gets the point right there. Courtney Johnson is going to go back in to serve. The southpaw sends that one over to the other side. 1,542 assists on her career. Now quick little setup. Almost got the kill right there is Luciano. Going for it right there. Good block over in front. Luciano gets the point for the Marines.
This is Courtney Johnson serving for the Marines.
As the Marines up by 2 here in set number 2. Try saying that 5 times fast. Here at Eastlake North, just a little too much on that one was Kate Miller. Miller had the right idea on that one with the swing, just a little too much on it. So 22-19. The Marines trying to close out set number 2 here in the Underclassmen Showcase. Jeff Sabo bringing the volleyball volley action here on OhioVarsity.com. As this is benefiting the Wounded Warrior Project. That one almost went into the net. Now kept alive right there. As Monachino real close on that one, but just outside the antenna. So it's 22-20. The Air Force is going to get the serve, and here comes Mallory Lear.
And Jacqueline Zagons.
As our head coach Amber Baker. Hi, Amber. Figured I'd say that again. She is a leader that can set the pace of a game and stay strong through long matches. And a good block over in front right there. Over by Air Force, as it looks like Jacqueline Zagonis got the block right there. And once again, it is a 1-point deficit. Man, this is, don't leave your seat, ladies and gentlemen. We do have a handy-dandy barn burner. And with Mallory Lear serving, you definitely don't know what can happen. She can really change the pace of everything really quickly. That one's going to go into the net. So 23-21. The Marines up in front. Or they're saying 22-21. Thought it was 23-21, but hey, we could just double check. And that one goes into the net. So it is going to be a point for the Marines. As it should be 24-21. The officials have not caught it. And now it looks like it is going to be sent over to the other side. Air Force is going to get, the kill right there and the point. Well, it's an exhibition match. They're still showing 23. Now they're saying 24-22 up on the scoreboard. As it looks like Zoe Laricia from Eastlake North is going to get the ace right there, keeping her team alive. As Laricia had a 23-dig game against Chardon in the middle of September this year. This one is not over yet. Laricia trying to keep her team alive. Hits off the top of the net. Now set up over in front. Nice touch over to the other side. Air Force has to keep this one alive, and they do. Now quick little setup over in front. Going for the kill, and there it is! Kaden McKinney. That should be the set point right there. As there is confusion over at the scorer's table. And yes, the Marines take set number 2, 25-23. We'll be back with set number 3. Will it be the final set in this one? Stay tuned.
Man, them kids, bro. Look around, bro. Look at life. Man, you're right. You see these farms over here? Yeah. You see these trees, man? You see this water? I guess it is okay. Come on, man. You got so much more to appreciate, man. Yeah, you know what? You're right. You're damn right. I'm right. I can't remember the time I was damn wrong. Man, thanks, little boy. That's what I'm here for.
I ain't been getting high. Well, maybe a little, baby. I don't wanna lie. I know when you text me, girl, I don't always reply. Well, you're not an angel either. You can't even fly. I know this thing that you know. All this shit is coming at me. I wonder who does it. They can't see the vision, boy. They must be out of focus. That's a real hot album, homie. I wonder who wrote it. Oh, so tight, pray them go. We sell the clowns around, it look like circus shows. This is not the album either, these are just the toys. Fish feel so cold when they drop, it's gonna be a mother snowed it. Hey, boy, it's good and he knows it. He don't say it, he shows it. I'm just like the Rosen. If I shoot it, it goes in. I'm in Cali just coasting. Get him so wet, then he coasters. I got a selfie with Oprah. I just ain't ever posted. I'm in my happy place posted. I ain't frowned since '06. I ain't cried since '01. My back like Six Flags and your house is no fun. You can go back to Mondo. You're Brendan Kiss, but it's fun though. We gon' end on high note. I spy with my little eye. A girly I can get 'cause she don't get too many likes. A curly-headed cutie I could turn into my wife. Wait, that means forever, ever. Hold up, never mind. Oh, I spy with my little eye. A girly I can get 'cause she don't get too many likes.
Project raises awareness and excellence for public aid for the need of injured service members and provides unique indirect.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Eastlake North High School for the Ohio Varsity Senior Slam and Underclassmen Showcase, as the Marines up 2-0 against the Air Force, as the Marines wearing the gold over on the left-hand portion of the screen, Air Force wearing the blue and the gray over on the right-hand side of the screen. While I'm at Eastlake North, I want to give a quick shout-out to my cousin Jennifer Krozak and her husband Ted Krozak, which, Ted, I believe you served in the military, and I definitely want to thank you for your service here, as well as this is benefiting the Wounded Warriors Project. Also want to send a quick shout-out to my cousin's husband, Zen and Zachary, down in Kentucky. Hey, Zen, and thank you so very much for your service in the military as well. And for everybody else who has served in the military or any of the armed forces, thank you so much for all that you have done and for your service. We respect and applaud all of you. As we're about to begin set number 3 here in the here at Eastlake North, home of the Eastlake North Rangers. I'm Jeff Sabo, bringing you the volley by volley action here at Eastlake North. As it looks like Mallory Lear, from West Geauga, is going to start serving things up. She broke her own assist record from last year and has more than 1,000 assists in her career so far, and she is a sophomore. She also plays softball over for West Geauga. Just want to give a quick shout out to her head coach, Amber Baker. Good friend of mine and great supporter, and also an excellent coach, not only for the Chagrin Valley Conference, but also Northeast Ohio as well, and also her athletic director, Brandon Stewart. Hi, Brandon. As the Marines getting a 1-0 lead here in set number 3. They win this third set. This one is going to be all over, as it's an exhibition matchup, and it has been a fun one.
Shaylin Roby, she'll serve.
And it looks like Shaylin Roby from Madison is going to serve right here, as the Marines up 1-0. Good block over in front, as it looks like Christiana Kadek had the block right there from Kirtland. Nice little touch over to the other side by Olivia Miller. Air Force with some good volleys over to the other side. That one goes into the net. And Air Force is not only going to get the point, they're going to tie this one up and get the serve. And it looks like Alexa Locanti from the Chagrin Falls Tigers is going to go back into serve. She's going to send that one over to the other side. Hit the basketball hoop, which, believe it or not, is actually still in play. But the Marines get the point right there. As a quick push over to the other side is Julia Oster. Is going to go back into serve. Part of that Lake Catholic Cougars state championship team. Grew up watching her older sister, Kara, who is now her high school coach, playing volleyball. Now has a state championship of her own. Is Sancia Williams with the fireball over to the other side. Air Force up 2-1. And I spoke too soon, like I usually do when I'm announcing volleyball. We are tied at 2 apiece here in set number 3. Or correction, it is 3-1 Marines. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. And now the Air Force trying to get back into this one, sends that one over to the other side. Nice little setup over in front. Good touch over to the other side, but just a bit outside. And the Air Force, they are going to get the point, the side out, and they're going to cut the deficit to 1. It is now 3-2 in favor of the Marines. As Bria Golem from Kirtland is going to go into serve. Nice fireball over to the other side. And that one is going to be a point for the Air Force, as that one could not be returned. So we are tied at 3 apiece. Is Golem from Kirtland, which is not too far from here, into serve. And it looks like that one is just going to be outside. So it's going to give the serve and the point back to the Marines.
Courtney Johnson in for the Marines. and Emily Monachino.
Is Courtney Johnson, who had some pretty good serves in set number 2. The southpaw sends that one over to the other side. Lear keeping that one alive right there for the Air Force. A little too much on that one. Going to go out of bounds. So it's going to be a point, and it's still going to be the side out for the Marines. And a nice serve over to the other side. Almost couldn't be handled right there by Melody Garrett, but kept alive and sent over to the other side by Amstutz. Good block over in front. As it looks like Melody Garrett, the sophomore from Menor, gets it right there.
Melody Garrett on the point.
So Air Force, they're going to get the point and the side out again.
Haley Wilson in.
Is Haley Wilson from the Independence Blue Devils. She is going to go back into serve. Honorable mention, All Ohio in Division 3, CVC Metro Division Team All-Star. And this one is going to be another point. And we are tied at 5 apiece.
All tied at 5. Haley Wilson serving.
Is the Air Force desperately trying to get back into this one. They need to win set number 3 to keep this one alive. The Marines trying to get the kill right there. Couldn't quite clear the net on that one. Olivia Miller from Madison. The air right there is going to give Air Force the lead, 6-5. As Miller almost got the ace right there. Now a quick send over to the other side right there by Maddie Dustman. And it looks like Dustman's going to get the point right there. We are tied at 6 apiece.
Audrey Fusey enters.
So the Marines looking to gain some momentum right here is Audrey Fusey from Crestwood. She's going to be back into serve. 22 aces on the season. We are tied at 6 apiece. Good dig in the back right there by Fusey. Now setting it up over in front. And there's the kill. Maddie Luciano.
Audrey Fusey serving.
The Marines regain the lead by 1, 7-6. Trying to make you do math at home, ladies and gentlemen. Is now with a dig right there, setting it up over in front for Luciano, trying to get the kill right there. Just a little too much on that one. Is Monachino
We're tied at 7.
with the air.
For the Air Force.
We are tied at 7 apiece.
Also, Katie Miller.
So we are tied at 7 apiece. The Marines and the Air Force here in the Underclassmen Showcase. Is Kate Miller from Berkshire. Sends that one into the net. The Marines get the point, and they get the lead along with the serve. It's Maddie Dustman from Crestwood over near Manaway with the serve right there. Good touch to the other side. As you can see, Audrey Fusey trying to save that one, but we are tied once again at 8 apiece.
Julia Oscar in for the Marines.
And now it looks like the Air Force trying to figure out the rotation.
Walker Petraka in for the Air Force, as well as Zoe Lauricia. Lauricia serving.
Is Zoe Lauricia from Eastlake North playing in a gym she's very familiar with. Is going to get the ace right there. And the Air Force regains the lead. Trying to keep this one alive. They need to win set number 3 to keep this one rocking and rolling. Is Lauricia with a fireball over to the other side. Setting that one up over in front is Monachino. Tried to get the kill right there. Good dig over in the back. Now setting it up for Monachino. She gets the kill and the point.
The Marines point. We're all tied at 9. In for the Marines.
And here we are. The knot is tied at 9. Here in set number 3.
Sancia Williams.
Jeff Sabo bringing the volley by volley action here for this Underclassmen Showcase here on OhioVarsity.com. Is Caitlin Borowskowski. Helps get the point right there. 10-9. The Marines over in front. trying to close this one out. As that one is dug out over in the back, right there by number 5, Kate Miller. And the Air Force trying to get back into this one. Nice little send over to the other side. And now going for the kill right there was, I believe, number 2. That was Luciano. Now quick little setup over in front. Luciano going with the kill right there. Good block over in front. His, I believe, Morgan Petrecchia had the block on that one, but outside the antenna is the call. So the Marines are going to get the point once again in a 2-point lead, up 11-9. Almost got the ace right there, and a good send over to the other side. Now Oster setting that one up for Luciano, and there's the kill right there. The Marines up 12-9. I'm going to make you do the math at home, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, almost an ace, but a good dig right there. And over in front is Kadick from nearby Kirtland, getting the kill right there and the point. The Marines getting the momentum right here. 13-9 here in set number 3. This one has been a fun one to call, ladies and gentlemen. It's definitely an honor to be part of this event anytime I can be here. Is Oster setting that one up over in front. Good kill right there by Manny Luciano. Luciano, familiar with this gym as she plays over by nearby Willoughby South. As I pass by the exit for that, on the way over here, and there's the ace right there. Caitlin Boriskowski. As her head coach, Mark Ridley, is overcoaching the Air Force team. Was the head coach over at Notre Dame College, and it looks like Air Force is going to take a timeout. Sometimes in an all-star game, you really don't see many timeouts, but long story short, they want to make it competitive, so they're going to take a timeout. As Mark Ridley has worked in developmental volleyball, always had the itch to coach at the high school level. And he mentioned when you're coaching in a larger program like Willoughby South, a lot of the kids are preparing to go to college, and what he can do is help develop that and help them. He inherited a program that had 4 straight winning seasons and finished in the top 3 of the WRC each year. He had coached at the high school and college levels in Michigan. Oakland was one of his stops before taking the Notre Dame College job in June of 2003. And at Notre Dame, he won 142 games to become the winningest coach in school history until he left there in 2014. So the timeout is done. So it is a 15-9. You know, the Marines up over in front of the Air Force. Good kill in front right there by Morgan Petrecchia. It is now 15-10. Air Force down by 5. As it looks like Mallory Lear, who broke her own assist record as a sophomore, going back in to serve. As Lear, who can really turn things around when she gets a chance to serve. And that one is not able to be kept alive by the Air Force. So the Marines are going to get the point once again, up 16-10.
For the Marines, Kaden McKinney, I should say.
Is Shea Rogeski from the Wolverines in once again to serve.
Rogeski serving.
Part of a West Geauga team coached by Amber Baker. Had 65 digs on the season, 1.5 digs per set. And now the Marines up by 6, sending that one over to the other side. Trying to keep that alive is Oster. Now setting that one up over in front. Going for the kill right there. That one is in! Kaden McKinney with the kill right there for the Marines. Up by 7.
This is Rogeski Rogaski serving.
As Rogaski still continuing to serve as her teammate Mallory Lear sets that one up over in front. Now going for the kill right there. Good dig in the back right there by number 5, Kate Miller of Eastlake North. Now Lear touches that one over to the other side. Now going for the kill right there. Cynthia Williams couldn't quite get it. Lots of back and forth action right here. Haydick is going to send that one into the net, and is going to give the point back to Air Force along with the side out.
Alexa Locanti.
As Alexa Locanti from Chagrin Falls, who's had some injury troubles, has actually been pretty impressive so far here today. As Haydick tried to fool the Air Force right there, no avail. And that one went into the net, I think. Have to see what the call is. As Air Force is going to get the point, as they're going to say that one was outside the antenna. As the official over up top, making the call right there. 17-12. Marines in the lead, wearing the gold, and almost had an ace right there. The Air Force almost had an ace. And they're actually going to say the Marines touched that one. So 17-13. Air Force trying to get back in this one. As Locanti hits the top of the net to get the ace right there. Not much the Marines can do right there, as Locanti is going to get the ace. And Kelly Holtz took a timeout earlier today, and she might be itching to take another timeout as that one is sent into the net. As her own player, during the regular season, sends that one into the net.
Marines, Maddie Dustman enters.
It's Julia Oster from Lake Catholic. Looks like she's going to be able to get the point right there for the Marines, as it is now a 19-14 lead for the Marines here in set number 3. As we are watching the Underclassmen Showcase here on OhioVarsity.com, that one went into the net, so it's going to be another point for the Marines right there, up 20-14. And stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, they are going to announce the 2023 Ohio Varsity Player of the Year Award. Jaden Anderson, Samantha Hartman, Hannah Patty, Sophia Simon, and Skylar Toth, all nominated, as that will be announced later on today. As Lear keeps that one alive with the left hand, sends that one into that. Melody Garrett. Unfortunately, it did not clear the net, so it's going to be another point for the Marines.
Marissa Rish, I should say, enters.
So 21-14.
Is Oster.
As Julia Oster will continue to serve. It looks like there was some confusion regarding the rotation, as the officials are discussing it. But hey, it's an exhibition match. Everybody should get an opportunity to play. And you can play by the rules, but hey, if you got to tweak something here and there, it's an all-star and an exhibition match. So hey, in the end, it's whether or not you had fun. Quick little setup over in front is Cynthia Williams going for the kill right there, kept alive by Air Force. And a good save over in the back right there. And thought that one hit the ground, but they're keeping play alive. A little bit of confusion right there, as the officials may have missed that one, but hey, it's an exhibition match. As Lear tries to set that one over in front, kept alive right there by Williams. Now Oster has to send that one over to the other side, as Lear keeps that one alive, and finally the Air Force gets the kill. Is I believe Melody Garrett with the kill right there with the left hand.
Poster for $3 at the gate. We're also now selling tickets for the Senior Slam signed.
And it's Bria Golem from Kirtland back into serve, as Air Force down 21-15. And it looks like she was She was just taking her time right there. Now sends it over to the other side. And a good touch over in front right there by Avery Amstutz of Kenston.
Avery Amstutz on the point.
As her high school coach, Christian Jolly, third-year head coach of the Bombers, will be coaching in the second game. So now they're saying the score is 21-16 in favor of the Marines. As Sensia Williams sends that one over to the other side. Quick little setup over there. Sends that one into the net. As Amstutz, with the error, is going to give the point and the serve back to the Marines.
Courtney Johnson and Emily Chino in her. Johnson serving.
So once again, sizable lead right here for the Marines, and they're actually going to get the point once again, up 23-16. 2 points away from closing this one out, as we're going to have the senior slam coming up probably around 6 o'clock. So the Marines 2 points away from finishing this one up. Good dig over in front. Now a little touch over to the other side. As Lear keeping that one alive. And good send over to the other side by Amstutz. As Lear now trying to set that one up over for Amstutz. Quick little setup over in front. Almost getting the point right there is Dustman. And the Air Force stays alive, getting the point and the side out.
On the point, Melody Garrett.
So they are going to get the point and the side out, down 23-17. If this is an opportunity to keep this one alive, this is it. Haley Wilson from Independence checking back in.
Sophia Smotek.
CVC Metro Division second team All-Star for the Blue Streaks. 264 kills on the year. And she's going to fireball that one over to the other side. Oh, good move right there. Is Courtney Johnson pulling the rabbit out of the hat, getting the point right there. And this is going to be the match point right here. This one's for the whole ball wax, for the whole marbles. And here we go, Audrey Fusey with the serve right there. Air Force needs to stay alive. And the Marines get the point right there, outside the antenna. So the Marines win 3-0, taking set number 3, 25-17. We are going to have the senior slam in just a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. But stay tuned as they are going to announce the 2023 Ohio Varsity Player of the Year Award. Marines defeating the Air Force 3-0 here for the Underclassmen Showcase. We'll be back with more festivities here at the 2023 Ohio Varsity Senior Slam and Underclassmen Showcase here at OhioVarsity.com.